Okay, I'm gonna try and record again. I don't know if it's got on a PlayStation. Gosh, so many times I've lost so many hours. This is the team now. So I did this. This beggar's quest. I do have to go to this house. Here, up. Okay. Turns out the beggar is a noble.
Working this field's all I know. I'm not stopping. Quite the predicament.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
Yeah, that's right.
Did I have planned for tomorrow?
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That man who would sooner starve to death than lift a finger in the pursuit of honest labor? If this is a jest, it is in very poor taste. All the same, I shall test the truth of your accusation, and who better to make it plain for us than Albert himself? I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. If he has aught to hide, his reaction when he finds them will doubtless be very telling. You may visit us again in a few days' time. Fear not, I have no intention of causing a fuss.
Sweet summer.
Bunch of sluggards.
Right.
I quite like it.
As I've said, my husband has left to slay a Dullahan at the ill-doer's resting place. I can't tell you when he'll return, so you'd best visit us another day, sir. Oh, Sir Ludolf, you say? Aye, we're acquainted. He's been coming around oft of late. As I recall, his visit started just before Gregor was given his new assignment. Why are you asking me about him? Does this have aught to do with my husband? What? No. You mean... not Not my Gregor! Sir Arisen, I beg of you. You must save my husband. You will be repaid, I swear it. No amount of gold can compare to his life. Just please, save him. Oh, thank goodness. Pray, go to him at once. My husband's life is in your hands, sir.
We have been called upon to render aid. Let us make haste.
Oh.
Pray, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Ah, good to see you. Those garments you gave me had a marked effect. Albert set off to work the moment he saw them, and he's been working steadily e'er since. I ne'er thought I'd see the day. To be frank, I've not the slightest interest in the man, but he can surely benefit this city much more by performing an honest duty than by begging on the streets. In short, you've done us all a service. Pray, allow me to show my appreciation.
We're off to Vernwood Palace then.
Past outcome.
A shocking development. I hadn't known things.
Nice, so please invite the monarch.
It goes so very differently here.
'Tis not what I expected.
I think it's not who's here there.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offense.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid. Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
That's wrong.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
If we are to aid Sir,
For fuck's sakes. So here. There.
Gregor, we must needs make for the ill-doer's resting place. I can guide you there if you wish.
Ah, come on, Sven.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
We're gonna follow Sven. Siren.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
We've got enough.
Rockmaster! Goblins!
Have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
You're gonna regret that.
What's up? Yeah, I thought we were.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen. Splendid.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Go enemy. No beat. Yeah, I forgot to read these. Oh, I'm not just in.
A meagre challenge if I ever saw one. This'll be over in moments.
True enough.
I will be your shield.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every... In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Not this time.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. sun's light has grown dim.
We shall have to rely on our other senses, as the darkness robs us of our sight.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
This way, if you please.
You deal with that peg.
Masterfully done!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Well done, Master.
Oi, Arisen, over here! Surely you didn't think I'd abandon you. Over here! We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Well done.
Arisen, you been harmed?
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
By your leave. I can't imagine we're in need of a candidate. We're prepared for battle.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. Watch out for the choppers!
I doubt ice will be of any use against it.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out, and if we are to aid Sir Gregor, we must needs make for the ill-doer's resting place. It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you. I guess you're nigga.
I shan't let them harm you.
Full vacation. Well done, Gina. Right. Looks like we're going here. Where am I? There. Okay. So yeah.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use. I grant your weapon a magical boon.
I'll grab hold of the enemy so that you might strike true!
Splendid.
Could you come over here? Was I too quick for you, Master? Don't worry, I shall wait for you right here. Right, just follow me.
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows. True enough. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Monsters left something for us.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
That battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Could you come over here?
The battle continues.
Splendid.
Yeah, that was fine.
Follow me, Arisen. Right, cast that magic again. It was most useful.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Have my protection.
What we get? Interrupted.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say, the spring has returned to your step, Master.
Did anyone else see that? Orc catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
Undead draw near. Holy attacks will serve us well here. I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
You? What are you doing? I have not thought aim All is not lost yet. As you wish. Turn direction.
Keep away from that bridge.
To have any hope of victory, you must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
flawless execution. Shall we inform...
What's this? Where's the fiend gone? Has it fled? I can hardly believe it. I fought a Dullahan and she'll live to tell the tale. But, fie! I've just remembered. See, I hadn't thought I'd return alive. But I didn't want to worry my wife when I departed. So I took a letter with me just in case. And when the tide of battle threatened to overwhelm us, I sent a runner to bear it to my wife, mere moments before your arrival. It would be an awkward thing for her to read my final farewell, only for me to arrive on the morrow, fit as a fiddle. Though I dare say she'd forgive me. Oh, it will be a blessing enough to see her again. I can ask for no more than that. Right, I'd best be off, if I'm to make it home before that letter arrives. Oh, and if I've not said it yet, thank you, sir. I'm well and truly in your debt.
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
One should think we'll be...
Is there aught you require?
stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
'Tis not an item to be squandered.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
Took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Won't someone talk about this?
That time was, you scarce saw any beastrons here in Vernworth, but that's changed in recent years. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, a child born of both races always favours the beastron. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beastron parent. Well, I suppose it might be possible, but 'tis unheard of. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end up with more beastrons than they've got or in Batal.
Let me get that.
Here at last.
Sir Arisen, I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us.
You've my humblest gratitude, sir. If not for you, I'd ne'er have made it home. Still, I doubt this is the last we'll be hearing from Sir Ludolf. He's not like to admit defeat after only one attempt. Where will I be sent next, I wonder?
Have you not heard, my love? Sir Ludolf has fallen deathly ill.
He has?
Aye, he was poisoned. From the tell of it, 'twas concealed in a gift. A bottle of wine or some such. But I suppose 'tis not so surprising. A dastardly man like that must have had no shortage of enemies.
True enough. I'm sure no few held a grudge against him for all he's done.
Indeed. Perhaps one might call this his just deserts.
Actually managed to protect Sir Gregor from the Doulahan. You may well be stronger than my own master.
Splendid. You've my thanks.
I'm not stopping.
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly? Indeed, though it is not widely known among the common folk. I can make no sense of this. I fear this trial is too much. Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Oh, heavens above! What are we to do? 'Twas you, wasn't it? The acts she committed were unforgivable. This I cannot deny. But what do you expect will befall the rest of us in her absence? Without the abbess, we cannot possibly attend to all our patients. Without her guidance, I... Forgive me. 'Twas an improper thing to say in light of the lives taken so unjustly. I will do what I can, but I fear I cannot attend to everyone here. I fear this trial is too much for one such as me. I can make no sense of this. I fear this trial is too much for one such as me. I fear this trial is too much for one such as me.
rather lost. I can make no sense of this. I fear this trial is too much for one such as me. I fear this trial is too much for one such as me.
Ingredients are plentiful.
Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You really made a difference around here. Hmm? You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I help? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
I can make no sense of this. I can make no sense of this.
Lead on. Let's go see this noble boy.
Can't help but talking or whispering around here.
Hours seem to fly when I'm here. My eyes aren't what they used to.
Had aught to attend to. Best check my stock before a customer comes along. Won't someone talk about this? Wait,
Pray him ne'er put gold in my pocket.
A fine place to sit and gather once more.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery, and a flower from Melve seems just the thing. She was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
Well then, I ought to be off, I suppose. I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. This is my first time leaving the city. I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot. In that goes.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Time to be heading. Midfield's all I know. I'm not stopping. I find your company to be rather edgy.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated